I'm Melanie Shepard. I live here in Brookings with my husband Larry. Married 20 years. I have one daughter who is 11, and I work at First Presbyterian Church here in Brookings as their office manager. Full of joy, full of love, big heart. She picks up on emotions really easily from other people. It's the one thing that everyone will tell me about her is how just in tune she is to people and as a talker. She is doing occupational and physical therapy with the rehabilitation department at the hospital. She has, they call it partial cerebral palsy that affects her left side, mainly the arm. And so they do stuff with occupational therapy for her fine motor skills and behavioral things. She has seizure and ADHD and developmental issues. So the occupational therapy really helps with that kind of stuff. And then she goes over to do the physical therapy to help build the strength, to keep it strong so she doesn't lose those skills as she grows older. Her confidence, her fine motor skills have just blossomed. She used to have a really hard time pinching things, like if she would use a tweezer to pick up objects. She really struggled with that, just grasping, picking things up off the table. These last month to month and a half, we've all seen a big improvement with those kinds of things. She can now, they call it planking for physical therapy. She can do that for over a minute and a half, whereas before 20-30 seconds she was done. Chloe really helps with a lot of the behavioral issues, and we've seen a complete change with just how open she is to talking about things, working through it, and even the school has said they've really seen a boost. And they do a really good job with making sure that she's okay with the decision that's being made, and that we're not just making decisions for her without her having an input, as it's going to directly affect her anyway. So she should have a say in what's being done. So they're very mindful of us and her being involved with that conversation that happens always. Everybody is so helpful and nice. From the minute we walk in the door, I have nothing but amazing things to say about them, because they've been the key to getting us where we're at. They were that missing link that we needed for years. I'm sure she needed it. So when I look at her, not even 3 years ago to where my daughter's at now with only having therapy since February, it's amazing to me, the difference. She's like a totally different daughter almost. Just her confidence, her way of talking to people, her strength that she has. She blows me out of the water every day with things. Absolutely, 100%. If you live here or near here, I see no reason to travel over an hour or up to an hour to get the same sort of therapy. I am so glad that it was suggested to me to come here, because we travel for various things for her, for so many other reasons. It's so nice to be able to have something here and good quality therapy for her without us having to travel for yet another appointment. And I know that it's good therapy that she's getting, and that we're not staying here because we don't want to leave town. I'm sure we could travel and get that, but to me it's kind of a no-brainer.